to Agoracom Small Cap Breaking News.
Your daily go-to source for the best small cap headlines.
For over 65 million investors since 2007.
We're going to cut straight to the chase today.
We are.
With some really crucial developments.
Yeah.
That could be moving markets as we speak.
Absolutely. And, it's really interesting. I think a lot of people, when they think small cap,
Yeah.
they just immediately go to, mining and exploration.
Right.
But there's so much more to it than that.
Oh, absolutely. There's a whole universe of small caps.
Yeah.
Spanning so many different sectors.
So many different sectors. And so today,
Yeah.
we've got a lineup of announcements that kind of highlight that.
We do.
From consumer health to critical minerals.
Exactly.
And all of these have potential implications,
Yeah.
for investors who are paying attention.
For sure.
Let's kick things off with Quantum BioPharma.
Okay.
Ticker symbol QNTM on the NASDAQ. The headline is Quantum BioPharma's retail expansion. Unbuzzed enters U.S. stores in new ultra-portable format.
Interesting.
Now, you might know Quantum BioPharma for their work in biopharmaceuticals.
Right.
But this news takes them in a slightly different direction.
It does.
So what's the immediate takeaway here for you?
Like the headline signals a strategic move by Quantum BioPharma to really kind of broaden access to their alcohol detox supplement.
Okay.
Unbuzzed in a massive market that's worth, $2.1 billion.
Wow.
So the big result for investors is the potential emergence of a new revenue stream.
Okay.
In a really, really sizable market.
Got it.
Their product Unbuzzed, it's now hitting, brick-and-mortar retail stores across the U.S.
Wow.
And they're doing it through their licensee Celly Nutrition.
Okay.
In this new convenient 8-pack they call the on-the-go powder stick pack.
Convenient.
So you can imagine this is going to be, in convenience stores,
Right.
liquor stores, drug stores nationwide.
It makes sense.
And it's a huge step forward from their previous online-only, direct-to-consumer presence.
Yeah, that direct-to-consumer.
Yeah.
It's a tough market. It's a tough nut to crack.
It is.
Yeah, for sure.
Much more competitive.
So for a company primarily focused on drug development,
Yeah.
this retail entry offers a more immediate revenue opportunity.
Right.
Right? And Quantum's stake in Celly Nutrition
Yeah.
means that they directly benefit from Unbuzzed's success, right?
Absolutely. Quantum BioPharma hold a 25.71% equity stake in Celly Nutrition.
Okay.
And then on top of that, they have a royalty agreement
Okay.
where they get 7% of the revenue
Wow.
until they hit $250 million in cumulative royalties.
Okay.
And then after that, it drops down to 3% in perpetuity.
That's great.
So as Unbuzzed sales grow, so does Quantum's potential income.
Awesome. So you've got a biopharma company stepping into the retail space
Right.
with a consumer wellness product.
Yep.
That's,
Smart.
it's interesting.
It is interesting.
Yeah.
And I think it's smart because it gives them
Diversification.
diversification. Exactly.
Like kind of a revenue stream in the near term.
Exactly. While their, main pharmaceutical pipeline continues to develop.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So moving on to our next headline. This one comes from AISIX Solutions, Inc., trading on the TSX Venture Exchange under the ticker AISX.
AISX.
And their headline is AISIX Solutions, Inc. announces launch of Wildfire 3.0 API for wildfire risk assessment.
Wildfire risk assessment.
Wow.
That's timely.
It is, isn't it? With all the wildfires we've been seeing lately.
Yeah, it seems like they're getting worse every year.
It's a growing problem. And,
Yeah.
AISIX Solutions, they're really positioning themselves as a leader in this space.
So what are they doing exactly?
Well, they've developed this Wildfire 3.0 API, which basically gives you direct access to their wildfire risk data.
So like a data analytics platform.
Exactly. And this is valuable information for a lot of different stakeholders.
Yeah.
Businesses, governments, researchers, anyone who needs to understand and manage wildfire risk.
Makes sense. You need to know where the risks are to mitigate them.
Absolutely. And this API, it's got some really impressive features. It offers predictive wildfire risk insights all the way out to 2100.
Wow, that's long-term forecasting.
Yeah, they're using multiple climate scenarios. SSP1, SSP2, SSP5.
Okay, so they're taking different climate change projections into account.
That's right. They're really trying to provide a comprehensive picture of what the future could hold.
Smart, because that's a huge variable.
Huge variable. And, they're also providing fire intensity metrics, granular regional and local risk scores, historical fire data.
Sounds like a pretty robust data set.
It is. And, the CEO of AISIX Solutions, Mihalis Belantis, he said, with the release of the Wildfire 3.0 API, AISIX Solutions is expanding access to critical wildfire risk data. This technology is designed to support industries and governments in managing wildfire risk with greater precision and foresight.
So they're really aiming to be a one-stop shop for wildfire risk management.
That's the idea. And, the head of product, Dr. Gio Roberti, he had a great quote. He said, "Wildfire risk is evolving, and the need for real-time predictive intelligence has never been greater. The Wildfire 3.0 API provides organizations with granular risk information, enabling them to craft more informed and effective risk mitigation strategies."
Yeah, it's all about having the right information at the right time.
Exactly. And, for investors, this is a company that's operating in a space that's only going to become more important in the years to come.
Yeah, with climate change, unfortunately, this is an issue that's not going away.
No, it's not.
So our next headline takes us into the crucial world of critical minerals.
Right?
St. George's Eco Mining confirms high-value critical minerals at Notre Dame project in Quebec.
Okay.
The ticker symbol is SX on the Canadian Securities Exchange.
Got it.
These are the building blocks of future technologies, right?
These are absolutely.
Yeah.
And St. George's Eco Mining's initial findings at their Notre Dame project are certainly noteworthy.
Okay.
Herb Duer, who is the president and CEO of St. George's,
Okay.
he said,
Yeah.
"These initial findings validate our ongoing efforts on the Notre Dame project and underscore the potential significance of this underexplored region."
Makes sense.
He even said, "These aren't just rocks.
Okay.
They're the building blocks of tomorrow's technologies."
All right, so the compelling news for investors here is the confirmation of high-value critical minerals,
Yeah.
including niobium, tantalum, gallium, and total rare earth elements.
Yes, very important.
Yeah. Can you give us a sense of the concentrations that they
Mhm.
found and what makes this economically interesting?
Okay, so they've reported niobium up to 0.33376% BOBO,
Okay.
tantalum up to 60 parts per million,
Okay.
gallium up to 48 parts per million,
Okay.
and total rare earths up to 4,000 parts per million.
Wow.
And what's particularly encouraging is that these were found within a carbonate-type body,
Okay.
which is a type of geological formation
Yeah.
that's known to host significant deposits of these minerals.
Okay.
So, think of niobium, for example,
Okay.
which strengthens steel
Yeah.
and makes it lighter.
Right.
And that's very important for vehicles.
Absolutely.
Tantalum is vital for those kind of capacitors
Oh, yeah.
in your smartphones.
Interesting.
Gallium is used in efficient LEDs and solar panels.
Right.
And rare earth elements are essential for electric vehicle motors and wind turbines.
Wow. So this is pretty huge.
It's pretty big. And this discovery in Quebec,
Right.
a very stable jurisdiction,
Absolutely.
is significant given global supply chain considerations.
Yeah, for sure, especially for these materials.
Especially for these materials.
Absolutely. And the size and depth of this carbonate-type body
Yeah.
seem promising as well.
The initial indications are that it's at least 75 meters long
Wow.
and up to 20 meters wide,
Okay.
with mineralization extending to depths of 16 to 36 meters,
Okay.
and it remains open at depth.
So there's potential there.
A lot of potential.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Moving on. Our next headline keeps us focused on critical minerals.
Okay.
This time alongside gold in Nevada. NevGold expands strategic gold antimony discovery in Nevada amid rising U.S. demand for critical minerals.
Interesting.
Ticker symbol NAU on the TSX Venture Exchange.
Right.
It also trades on the OTCQX as NAUFF
All right.
and on the Frankfurt Stock Exchange as 5E50.
All right.
So this sounds like a project with dual potential.
It does. NevGold has announced some significant gold and antimony results
Okay.
from their Limousine Butte project.
Okay.
Brandon Bonifacio, who is the CEO of NevGold,
Okay.
highlighted the strategic importance, stating, "A discovery of significant gold antimony mineralization at Resurrection Ridge in Cadillac Valley is a compelling development.
Okay.
We are advancing a project that is aligned with both market and geopolitical trends, particularly in light of the U.S. government's directive to support domestic mineral supply chains."
Okay, so the compelling news for investors here
Yeah.
is the confirmed presence of both gold
Yes.
and a critical mineral antimony.
Yes. Antimony is very important.
Antimony is one of those minerals we don't hear about that often,
Right.
as often as gold.
Right.
But it's increasingly important,
It is.
especially for national security.
Absolutely.
Isn't it?
It is. The U.S. currently has no domestic production of antimony,
Really?
and it relies entirely on imports.
Wow.
It's crucial for things like defense applications,
Like what?
ammunition,
Hmm.
night vision technology,
Oh.
flame retardants, certain alloys.
Okay.
So finding a significant domestic source,
Right.
especially one also containing gold,
Yeah.
is highly strategic.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
what kind of results did they actually get?
Well, they reported some impressive intercepts, including 2.46 grams per ton gold equivalent,
Okay.
over 86.9 meters.
Wow, 86.9 meters of that grade.
That's a substantial width.
It is, yeah.
And this gold equivalent calculation
Yeah.
that factors in the value of both the gold and the antimony.
Okay.
So they've identified over 5 kilometers of mineralized strike length
Wow, that's huge.
across multiple zones.
Okay.
And the project boasts fully permitted and drill-ready areas.
They're so ready to go.
They're ready to go.
That's fantastic.
This large-scale potential, combined with the strategic importance of antimony as a U.S. critical mineral,
Yeah,
makes this a very compelling development for investors looking at the resource sector.
absolutely. Okay, our penultimate headline takes us to Brazil,
Right.
a well-known gold mining region.
Yes, it is.
Cabral Gold discovers high-grade gold and new mineralized zone at Cuiu project in Brazil. The
Interesting.
ticker is CBR on the TSX Venture Exchange.
Okay.
Also trades as CBGZF on the OTC Pink.
Got it.
Now, new discoveries in established regions
Yeah.
are always interesting.
They are.
So what's going on here?
Well, Cabral Gold had some exciting news from their Cuiu project.
Okay.
The CEO, Alan Carter, emphasized the strategic importance of these results,
Okay.
stating, "The identification of a new and previously unrecognized parallel zone of mineralization at Machuchi, Maine is a very positive development.
Okay.
Together with the other new drill and trench results, this underlines the potential of Machuchi, Maine to contribute meaningfully to our near-term development plans at Cuiu.
Okay, so the key takeaway for investors here is the discovery of high-grade gold,
Yes.
including a new mineralized zone.
Yes, a whole new zone.
Wow, what kind of grades and widths are we looking at?
They reported key drill intercepts, including 10 meters at 2.2 grams per ton gold from the surface.
Wow, so that's easily accessible mineralization.
Very easy to get to.
Yeah.
And an even higher grade section
Okay.
of 3 meters at 15.9 grams per ton gold
Wow.
from just 16 meters depth.
Okay.
So that's also pretty shallow.
Yeah, shallow and high grade.
Shallow and high grade.
That's what we want to hear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, they've identified a new zone located 40 meters north of the main structure,
Okay.
which appears to be open along strike.
So it could extend further.
You could go much further.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, they also had a trench result of 13 meters at 2.3 grams per ton gold.
Okay.
These near-surface high-grade results are particularly significant
Yeah.
because they could contribute to their planned heap leach starter operation.
Okay, so heap leaching is a cost-effective method for extracting gold.
Yes, from lower-grade ore.
All right, so this new zone has the potential to really add to their resource and accelerate their production plans in Brazil.
Exactly. This discovery of this parallel zone,
Yeah.
combined with the consistent high-grade results in the existing area,
Right.
suggests a significant potential for resource expansion at their Cuiu project.
Excellent. Okay, our final headline brings us back to Canada,
Okay.
this time to British Columbia,
All right.
with a focus on both gold and silver.
Nice.
New discovery at Independence Gold's 3Ts project unveils high-grade gold and silver potential.
Very nice.
Ticker symbol IGO on the TSX Venture Exchange.
Okay.
Now, gold and silver finds in a stable mining jurisdiction
Yeah,
are always worth noting.
they are always worth noting.
So what's going on here?
Independence Gold has announced a new high-grade gold and silver zone discovery
Wow.
at their 3Ts project in central British Columbia.
Okay.
Randy Turner, who is the president and CEO of Independence Gold,
Yeah.
noted the broader implications of the Larry vein discovery,
Okay.
stating, "The discovery of high-grade mineralization at the Larry vein is an exciting development for the 3Ts project.
Okay.
This vein was historically ignored due to its lack of surface exposure, but the latest results demonstrate it has significant potential."
Wow. So overlooked veins with high-grade potential.
Yeah, that's the kind of surprise that investors look for.
Absolutely. What kind of numbers are we seeing?
Standout intercepts from the Larry vein include a significant 19.4 meters, grading 5.58 grams per ton gold,
Wow.
and a very respectable 73.76 grams per ton silver.
That is respectable.
They also hit another section of 15 meters at 3.01 grams per ton gold and 25.2 grams per ton silver.
Wow.
So these are strong grades,
Yeah.
and the widths are substantial,
Yeah, they are.
suggesting the potential for a significant resource.
And the project's location is pretty interesting too, right?
It is. It's near Artemis Gold's Blackwater mine.
Yeah, and that could be a significant advantage
It could be.
in terms of infrastructure and, future development.
Precisely being in close proximity to a major mining operation, like the Blackwater mine,
Yeah.
can offer benefits in terms of infrastructure access and overall regional mining expertise.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
The fact that this high-grade vein was essentially a new discovery within an existing project area
Right.
highlights the exploration potential of the 3Ts project
Absolutely.
and makes Independence Gold a very interesting story in the gold and silver space.
Awesome. Well, that brings us to the end
Wow, what a whirlwind.
of our rapid fire look at some of the key
Yeah.
small cap breaking news.
So much to digest.
A lot to digest, from health supplements entering retail
Yeah.
to significant mineral discoveries.
All across the Americas.
Yeah, all across the Americas.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing.
It really showcases the dynamic nature of the small cap markets.
Absolutely.
With companies across such diverse sectors making strides that could be, very significant.
Yeah. So for all our listeners out there, I encourage you to do your own research.
Absolutely. Read the full press releases, check out the company websites,
Look at their financials. Talk to management if you can.
do your due diligence.
Absolutely. But most importantly, think about how these companies fit into your own investment strategy.
Because at the end of the day, it's all about finding the right investments for you.
That's right. And if you're looking for high growth potential, the small cap market is a great place to start.
Absolutely. So until next time, happy investing.
And stay tuned for more deep dives into the world of small caps.